Hello and welcome to Cruella's Fur Coat, and to something which we have not done in a while here. I'm going to be talking today about Disney news, kind of in the way that we used to, if you ever watched Cruella's Fur Coat back in the day, back in 2012, 2013, 2014, Disney news show, which ran for a long time. Way too many, there's like over 100 videos. I guess this is kind of in the style of that, but you know, Cruella's Fur Coat has had many reboots in time, but we've been rebooting very recently, and we've got 2 videos a week here on this channel, Tuesday and Thursday, but I don't feel like I get to really, you know, talk to you guys enough. They're like feature videos. There's a lot of, it's all jump cutting, and it's all edited the hell out of that. So this is going to be a bit more, you know, a bit more conversational, a little bit more relaxed, not quite as in your face as this video. I hope you've been enjoying them. Those kind of videos. I've had great fun making them, and I really want to continue. This is just gonna be a little more, you know, a bit more relaxed, but tone it down a bit of our old school Cruella's Fur Coat Disney news stuff. It's like, yeah, stuff that wouldn't normally get covered in the new format. Potentially every Sunday. I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. Depends on how busy the news week is, if it's even worth reporting on what's happening at Disney, and depends on how heavy my weekend is, if you know what I mean. We'll see. But it'll give me a chance to focus on maybe 3 to 4 big news stories and things that that you'd want us to see covered. And I'd love to hear your suggestions if there's something that comes up and you want to see it covered, want to hear my opinion. Yeah, give me a chance to give more of my opinion, what I think about what's happening these days in the world of Disney. And maybe also the chance to answer your questions, like if you've got comments, questions, things that you want to know about. I mean, we're aiming to be a big knowledge base for everything Disney here at Cruella's Fur Coat, and that means, you know, telling me what you want to know, and hopefully this will give me a bit more chance to explain in detail what do you want to know. You know, it's like get stuck in it in the comments. You know you want to. You can send me anything, suggestions for videos or just questions that you want to see covered in this kind of show. And even on Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Get stuck in, and yeah, it's gonna be great. We should have a little chat with you all. And so yeah, that's the bit of housekeeping. This is gonna be news. Let's start at Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris back in the news again this week, and news broke on Friday that Disney, the Walt Disney Company, is pushing to gain complete control of Euro Disney SCA. So what many people don't know is that Disneyland Paris is not actually owned, or at least not wholly owned, by the Walt Disney Company. They've never owned all of it. I believe that when it began, Euro Disney SCA is the company that it's on the Paris stock market. You can buy shares in Disneyland Paris. I believe that Disney had it 47% for a long time. They owned 47% of the company, and since then it's gone up to 76.7%. That's what they had until last week, and then now they have taken a further 9% from the Saudi Prince Al Walid bin Talal, I hope I said that right, who his company, it's Kingdom Holding, they owned 10%. Disney's taking 90% of that, which takes them up to around 85%. But what they need to have full control of Disneyland Paris, they need 95%. So that means that from the public they have to take away from the public that further 10%, which they're now going to buy out at around, I think it's $2 a share. Not $2, €2. So if you have shares, and now I guess is that a good deal? I don't know. If it is, then go for it. I think Disney needs to take control of Disneyland Paris. It's at a tough time, you know, troubled past. If there's any Disney character who could compare it to, or maybe a song, Almost There from Princess and the Frog, you know, trials and tribulations, I've had my share. That's Disneyland Paris in a nutshell. That's what you're gonna get with no editing, random Disney songs. But I think that Disney's been helping out loads recently. 2015 is the last time they really stepped in. €1 billion, I hope it's euros, €1 billion was injected into Disneyland Paris back in 2015, they were under strain. They needed the money. And right now, with this new kind of restructuring that they want to do, they're going to invest another 1.5 billion into Paris, and hopefully that will help. I don't know what their plans are. What was it? 2 years ago, it was 10 years of new attractions, that kind of stuff. We've had Ratatouille. We basically just had Ratatouille, and so who knows what they're going to do. The problem with Disneyland Paris, as everyone knows, is why on earth they need 6 hotels. 6 hotels. They've had 25 years of 6 hotels that have never been full, and it's just like, I'm not saying they need to, shut one of them, because they're gorgeous hotels. I mean, well, Santa Fe's got its issues, but apart from that, like, they're really nice hotels. They're a great resource to have, but they've just never needed them. Opening day with 6 hotels was just, a bit of a stretch, and they've never really recouped that investment. So who knows? Hotels, I believe, would be a great place for them to, put this money, this 1.5 billion euros. Disney's got loads of cash, and it's always seemed like Disneyland Paris is the one that no one really cares for enough over in Walt Disney Company. But now, if they do get to this 95%, they can take it off the Paris stock market. Then they would have literally full control. They could do whatever they want, because not that I believe that that Prince Al Walid has that much of a control over it, but taking it away from the public, who, not that they do have much of a chance, but they do hold back Disney from doing this. So that's great. And this comes just in time for the 25th anniversary, April 12th this year. CruellasFurCoat will be covering news from Disneyland Paris. Mark your calendars. It's going to be good. I'm very excited. Can you believe I've not been to a Disney park in over 3 years? Is that right? 2014, like New Year. So over 3 years. Oh, I'm excited. So we're gonna be out there. That's very exciting. And yes, so Disneyland Paris, who knows? Maybe they'll be saved sometime soon. If it's like Tiana, we all know she ends up pretty well off by the end of the movie. So there you go. Disneyland Paris. I'll keep you informed. Let's move over to the American parks now. A little bit of news out of there. The main thing being Avatar Land finally has an opening date of May 27th this year, although it's not actually Avatar Land. It is Pandora, the World of Avatar. Animal Kingdom is, it's gonna get bigger, better. I don't know. I keep looking around the internet, and it still seems, I don't know anyone that is honestly truly excited for Avatar Land. Still, it's been 3-4 years since they announced this thing, and everyone's still like, why? To be honest with you, I've got faith in Joe Rohde. Joe Rohde's been working amazingly with he's been working with James Cameron. James Cameron did Avatar, so they've been working together. And the thing is, Joe Rohde, Animal Kingdom is his baby. He did all. It's his park. It's his. His. I don't think he's gonna mess it up. I honestly don't believe that he has the expertise and the Imagineering skill to make this a success. So, I think we should wait and see. It's gonna be amazing, but it just doesn't seem like there's the buzz. They need that buzz to make Avatar, Pandora, the World of Avatar, a thing. The buzz might come with these 27 sequels they're making, but I don't know if it's there right now. And I guess we'll have to wait and see. Talking of Joe Rohde, if any of you are unaware of him, check him out. Just go and Google him and check out this. He has this most amazing earring that is like, it dangles like down to his waist, and I just think he's absolutely, he's a don't give a about my image, and I think he's so powerful. Like, Disney's all about image, and he's so powerful that he can have this massive earring, which I think is fantastic. It's like he collects things and adds to it when he goes places. I don't know. I read a thing a while ago, but have a look. I'd like to hear your opinion on Joe Rohde's appearance. I think it's fantastic. So that's great, and who knows? Avatar Land could be amazing. I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to go out there, but hopefully it'll work. So 27th of May, if you're out there, let me know. And side note, Star Wars Land is opening in 2019. That was kind of a given. But both Star Wars Lands, there's the kind of like, now there's this end date, Star Wars Land at Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World, and at Disneyland Park in, is it Disneyland in California, and both of them should be aiming, if they're on track, 2019. There's not a month, but you know, that's kind of expected. So that's confirmed. And also announced this week the replacement of Wishes, the fireworks spectacular at Magic Kingdom. It's going to be replaced this year on May the 12th with Happily Ever After. You know, it's always sad when these things go, but I think over the recent years, the fireworks shows and everything have been getting, and you know, all the projections on the cast, they've been getting amazing, and to see what they will do this time round is going to be pretty fun. And you know, sad to see it go, but on to bigger and better things. And final thing from the American parks, as of today, the prices at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort have been hiked, as always. Single day passes are extortionate, but they've always been extortionate, and Disneyland Peak Pass now is $124 for a single day. I mean, that it's gone up. What, it was $119, I think, last year. It's gone up $5. That number is just it's incredible. I mean, if you buy in advance and you buy like what, a 5-day pass or a 7-day pass, whatever you can get, I'm sure it's much better value. But this happens every year. Deal with it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen every year. Prices hike. Inflation happens. What do you expect? Sorry, to be so blunt about it, but you know, that's the way it is. That's the way that businesses work, and stop complaining. Okay, that's enough parks news, and I want to talk about Infinity War. Infinity War is gonna be, well, it's gonna be something else. The production began on Infinity War on January the 23rd, and Marvel has released this behind the scenes teaser. If you've not seen it, go and check it out. It's my god, this is gonna be the movie event of forever. And I am not the biggest Marvel buff, but something about this trailer made me very excited. Everyone's gonna be in this movie. Like this trailer, this thing, they've already got Robert Downey Jr.'s there, Tom Holland's there, and Chris Pratt there. Like, this is gonna blow up. And I mean, Kevin Feige's in this trailer. He has the best job in the world, not gonna lie. Like, what he's doing, the way he's been planning this out since Iron Man, he even says this, is like, everything's gonna come together in Infinity War, and then the sequel in 2019. It's like the two-parter finale, but it's not even gonna be a finale. Maybe it is gonna be the end of Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it, but like, it's gonna continue after this. It's not like this is gonna be where it ends, but everything's gonna come together, and yeah, I have faith in Kevin Feige that it's gonna work. Release date for Infinity War is May 4th, 2018. You know, that's gonna come fast. That's literally just over a year, and well, that's crazy. And you know, they're shooting. The reason they've just started shooting, but they're shooting Infinity War and its sequel back to back. So yeah, if you've seen that teaser, let me know. Did you get as you know, feels? God, I hate that word. As me, and you know, let me know your thoughts on that. So those are our 3 stories for this week. We had Disneyland Paris. Disney's gonna get it. Sell your shares if you have them. Avatar Land is coming. Go and check out Joe Rody. And in Infinity War, let me know your thoughts. And there we go. Last week's videos, if you haven't seen them yet, on Tuesday we had a fun look at the Disney Channel kind of connections between all those TV shows, kind of leading up to a theory that I've got coming up in a few weeks. And on Thursday, we had a look at the Disney villains, ranking them based on the number of appearances. Coming up this week, Tuesday, I got a little bit of a rant. I'm ranting about something that I actually don't want to spoil it, but it's just like, People gotta stop doing this. And then on Thursday, we're gonna, I think, have a look at the Disney princesses and rank them in a similar way to the villains last week. And I hope that you join us. So thank you very much for watching. I am Joseph Worthington, and this is CruellasFurCoat. Be sure to subscribe for more Disney videos, and don't stay too long.